Okay, next block. It's still a god-awful day here in the Northwest. Recoil management, all right? So when you do have a chance to go to the range, a proper range where you can do multiple shots, not just a lane range where it's one at a time, but we'll talk about what you can do if you're in those conditions. Recoil management. So of course, everything's dialed in, right? You got clear dots, your natural point of aim. You want to make sure your natural point of aim and everything's dialed in, so you're right in the center of the target. I'm obviously using an A-zone 28 centimeter by 15 centimeter target. That's a little bit low right there. Because when you do recoil management, you want to make sure your natural point of aim isn't so bad. That's the issue, because you don't get the diagnostics with the bullet hole like you do at the cert. So you want to make sure you're fully dialed in with the cert on the range, and then just go ahead and go live fire. Let's see here, I'll use, God, it is a horrible day, but I was going to film this come hell or high water. And it's multiple shots, okay? I will use a timer on this because I want to see the splits. I'm not so worried about the draw time. I'm worried about the splits in between, that I'm fully sending these shots fearlessly, and I'm letting the gun do its natural rhythm. Of course, I have C-clamp, I have chest squeeze, all right, and I have trigger mechanics, which we haven't talked about yet in this little mini-series of prep, break, reset, all right? Meaning I break, reset, re-prep, and that's just my full follow-through. So that's really how I get fast splits. Okay, but enough talky-talky, let's just do this. That felt pretty good. Those are all in there. But the more curious element here, I had a little bit of sputter in there. But let's see, I had a 19, a 22, a 16, an 18, and 19. So the 22 was a bit of a sputter, but not much, right? So do a few reps like that. Do enough. This is where you're going to burn the most ammo. So do enough where you can watch that front sight dance, essentially. And it just really comes down to that consistent location. And once, if you meet threshold, that's fine. If you're really nailing it and you can do it on your range, just keep backing up. And you're building a sense of how you can really hammer down on a target and be within that acceptable accuracy zone, all right? Where the muzzle is brought down to a consistent location just inherently because your grip is so good with C-clamp and chest squeeze and being locked in and a good stance, not getting rocked back. All right, that's your recoil management block. Go to the range, and I'd budget about 50 rounds. All right, I'd budget about 50 rounds on just recoil management. Feels like you're wasting a lot of ammo, but you're not. That's probably one of the biggest blocks which you can do live fire, which you can't do anywhere else but on the range.